My name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
The Ridgemont Garden Province Stakes Race 8, a Grade 1 over 1,600 metres, could be the race of the day because two star fillies lock horns on the former Desert Miracle and Princess Kala. Whose side are you on? Well, here's a little bit of a clue leading into it.
Up to look, give me a shot. Desert Miracle's going to try and put it together past the 200. Princess Kala, though, comes into the lead past the 200. And it's Princess Kala. Desert Miracle is trying to run on from behind, but Princess Kala's going strong from Desert Miracle. Another one for the combination of Richard Ferrie and Sean Tarry. Desert Miracle second, Golden Hostess third, and fourth, Cold Fact.
It's so exciting to have a runner on July Day, let alone a Grade 1, but she's come through her last race really, really well. She had a terrible draw in her last start. It was the Tibashina. 1400 is a bit sharp for her. She raced 3 wide, but we're drawn on the paint July Day. You know, I said to Jeff and Michael, we have to take a chance with the filly, and you know, it'll be a finale. She'll go off to stud this year, and hoping for a huge run from her. Her work has been excellent. Serena's been riding her every day, and hoping for a cracker.
In Joburg, she lost a little bit of form and took a small break, and her comeback run was very good. So with her comeback run and that very good draw, she races up there. She shows a lot of speed. So I give her a big, I give her a very competitive chance. But she needs to be at her best to beat that kind of field like Desert Miracle and Princess Kala. But obviously Princess Kala being in a mile deep draw, we must have a chance.
Yes, I would like to think so. She didn't really raise a gallop last time out. She's a tricky filly. She's not the easiest of fillies, and she can do that sort of thing. And you know, travelling up here and then running 10 days later or so, everything wasn't right for her on the day. So I'm hoping for a better run from her. But in saying that, she's obviously taking on a strong field of fillies. She's really having to step up in class here for her. So I think it might be tough. She would have to up her game quite a bit to find the winner's frame here on Saturday. But she's doing well, she's in good shape, she's much better than what she was last time, and I'm hoping for a better run, and we're just hoping for a bit of luck.
Yeah, look, she's phenomenal. You know, what Mr. Terry has achieved with that filly in such a short amount of time is incredible. Great filly. You know, there's not too many of them around, so it's always nice to be on top of a star filly like this. And she's in a great place, and yeah, Mr. Terry and his team has done really, really well with her.
Oh, the mile is just a touch on the far side for her. You know, she did, however, finish third in the Majorca Stakes in Kenilworth at the end of the season. A good run from her behind these fillies. So she's got those 2 fillies to beat. Obviously Sean's filly and Mike's filly. Tough fillies to beat at weight for age terms. We're not drawn that well. We're drawn out wide, but she does, however, you know, come from off the pace, so not the end of the world for her. She's a kind of filly that could certainly find the frame and the money. She loves Durban. She's doing well. She suffered quite a bit of interference in the fillies Guineas last time out, so she probably should have finished closer than what she did. So she will run well, but tough to beat those 2 fillies at weight for age terms over the mile. Yeah, it is a little bit on the sharp side for her, but in saying that, she ran second in this race last year. A really good effort from her. She's come on from her last run. That was her first run up here for the season, and she was a little bit behind in her prep, having to go 2,000 for the first time up here wasn't ideal. So yeah, she's in good shape. You know, if she can repeat her run last year, she's also certainly got a money chance, and I wouldn't leave her out. Not drawn that well, but she also, as I say, comes from off the pace. So yeah, but all my fillies are in good shape. Not a lot between Marina and Golden Hostess, I think. So one will just have to see, you know, what sort of luck they get in the race, and obviously the pace will play a big part as far as Marina is concerned too.
Right, so does that help? What about a winner on this day last year? Feather Boa, drawn 14 out of 14. Stuart Pettigrew does not do that. The fact that he's doing it with Feather Boa, does that speak volumes? Dees, which way are you going? Is this the match race that everyone touts it to be? Is there something off the radar, or are you confident on one of them?
I'll tell you what, this race has been very unlucky for me in the past. I've lost pick sixes in this race. I've lost pick sixes in this race. I mean, I can't begin to tell you. It's just been a horrible race for me. Maybe it's been lucky for guys that have found the right horses to take on the horses that are rated to possibly finish top 2. And if you went for those rough results and it went your way, well played. But I think this year, Alistair, I mean, it just looks like it is set up for these 2 horses to give us a grandstand finish. 10's Princess Kala and 6 Desert Miracle. Desert Miracle, you know, she's won in Cape Town, she's won in Gauteng, and she now wants to win in KZN. That'll be superb if she does just that. But every now and again, she just, you know, she puts in a run. And I don't know, you know, please, you know, I may be totally off with this. I don't know if she has breathing issues that Mike has to work on, and then maybe uses a run to bring her on and gets her to peak fitness where everything is 100% for the main event, which is the Group 1 races, because he seems to time it, you know, just gets a spot on. And the way Christoph rode her in Cape Town, I mean, he's just struck up a wonderful relationship with her, because the longer you sit, the better she's going to finish. You know, if you can sit as long as possible and you can time it with her, and that's exactly what he did down in Cape Town, I think that she's a serious runner in this race. Princess Keller, we know how good she is. You know, since she's been with Sean, she's only sprinted. You know, I'm not saying that she is less effective over further, because we know she's a Group 1 winner over 1,600 meters. But she's had, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs with Sean. Faultless form. But she's just sprinted. That hiccup that he had, he spoke about it going into that Empress Club Stakes, where she was going to take a place, but something went south, and he decided to, you know, pull her out of that race. I don't know if sprinting is more a game as an older horse, or she can still compete over a mile. I think class will prevail. She, you know, whether it's 1,600, 1,400, even if they go 2,000 meters, she'll run her heart out. But yeah, it's a tough one. I'm torn between the 2 horses, Alistair.
Well, interesting points that you make just before we wrap. Princess Keller would have been favoured in the Empress Club that Desert Miracle won. Yeah. Had that temperature not revealed itself about 10 days before. That must have broken Sean's heart. That must have absolutely, and it did, take the wind out of the sails. But anyway, he's bounced back with Princess Keller. But my instinct after watching the South African filly sprint at Hollywoodbets Scottsville was that when they meet in the Garden Province, I'll be with the faster finisher, Desert Miracle. And when speaking to Mike de Kock during the week, he wasn't aware of any time that he's trained a horse to win 3 Grade 1s in 3 different provinces in the same season. He's not aware of doing that before, but he needs a jolt to the memory. This could be something, another...
Mike's, yeah, you lose track of Mike and his Group 1 6. I'm trying to think back. I mean, I'm going back to like the big horses. Yeah, I don't think he's done it. I can honestly don't think. I mean, I can't think of a filly that's did it. Igugu, I mean, she's won in Cape Town. She's not same season. No, same season. I don't know. Even you know, Horse Chestnut, we didn't see me in KZN. You know, I'm trying to go far back. I can't think of horse. Same season is very difficult. Same season is exceptionally difficult. I mean, to do that.
Same year. I'm with 6 Desert Miracle. Made up my mind. She's my banker in the pick 6. What a race.
It's Alistair. I'm going to go the safe route. I'm going to go 6 and 10, but it looks like it is going to be one of those exciting finishes between these 2 horses. An international jockey in Sumia taking on a very confident Richard Fourie.
It's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together. And to have, you know, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.